This week's Parsha of Naso begins with the allocation of responsibilities that the Bnei Levi had in the Mishkan and subsequently in the Mikdash, in the temple. So the Bnei Levi were the stewards of the Mishkan and the Mikdash, the temple, and they were supposed to make sure that the operations, the maintenance, so to speak, was overseen. Kahas, the family of Kahas, which was one of the families of Levi, had a very lofty responsibilities. They transported the Aron, the ark, as it traveled in the desert. What was the role of the Bnei Gershon? The Torah says rather, Nasos Rosh Bnei Gershon Gamheim, lift them up, also them. What does it mean, also them? Because in the following pasuk it says, Zos avodas mishpachos haGershuni. This is the lot of the family of Gershon. What's they're supposed to do? Let's find out the job description for the family of Gershon, la'avod u'lamasa, to work and to carry. Sometimes I think words are translated into Yiddish, capture the meaning of the words in a much more precise way. And I think this, in this time, is one of those examples. La'avod u'lamasa in Yiddish means to be the schleppers. To be the schleppers, meaning they were supposed to transport, they were supposed to do the heavy lifting. And the family of Merari as well. Now the question is, where's the spirituality in this? Where's the loftiness in this? They want to connect to Hashem. They want to have a higher purpose. And what are they asked to do? They're asked to schlep some heavy objects in the desert. And that's why the Torah says, when it comes to the Bnei Gershon, Naso es Rosh Bnei Gershon Gamheim, also that. Because if a person is l'shem shemayim, for the sake of heaven, for the sake of Hashem, a person can be cleaning a table, washing a floor, or taking out the garbage, and it's still l'shem shemayim. It's still for the sake of Hashem. A person always doesn't have to have a glitzy and glamour job description associated in order to have a meaningful connection with his avodah Hashem, service of Hashem. Sometimes there's sweat involved. Sometimes there's tears involved. Sometimes there's hard work involved. And that's not only okay sometimes, that's an expression of dedication to Hashem. One of the earliest people that taught us this most profound lesson was the family of Gershon in the desert. While their cousins from Kahas were getting all these seemingly great honors, they were in the desert, schlepping all the heavy loads, as well as their cousins Merari with them. They were also transporting beams and other heavy items. But you know what? It was l'shem shemayim. When something is for the sake of Hashem, when a person is doing some mundane work, but it's for the sake of something greater than himself, that can be an expression of holiness. That timeless lesson is just as relevant as today as it was with the family of Gershon. Have a wonderful Shabbos.